got another one for you in terms of the amateur scenario. You know, one fighter having a bunch of fights, the other not having as many, but we still consider him very declarated, right? Obviously, Lomachenko has beaten guys like Roman Rocky Martinez.
Right.
He's fought in and lost to Orlando Salido.
Yeah.
And now he and Mikey Garcia have this little beef back and forth because Mikey feels like, why is this guy being called pound for pound when I did?
Like that?
Yeah, because look, Mikey did what Lomachenko did first, and he never got that type of, you know, acknowledgement or accolades. And now he's calling him out. He's saying, look, let's get it on, even though Lomachenko is 5 pounds underneath. But what do you think about this little back and forth feud, and how would that go? Should Lomachenko stay in his weight? Because I don't want to see him lose just because we're making him move up.
But if there's no competition for him at his weight, you know, that's what they do. You know, they move up to the next weight class. You know, obviously Mikey, you know, he's a great fighter. I love Mikey. I like the way he fights, you know. He's not the typical Mexican fighter that just comes forward and fights. You know, he's technical, well skilled. I mean, he's good. He's good. Good power. And you know, I think that fight, you know, Mikey is naturally the bigger guy, so that might be the difference. You know, he's just a bigger dude. I mean, he's 135, 140. He might be weighing like close to 150 when he fights. Lomachenko is not that. I mean, he's a very smaller guy, so that might be the difference if that fight happens, because of Mikey's. Not that Lomachenko isn't good enough, because he's very skillful, man. He's got the skills, he's got the footwork.
But is he going to have the power?
Exactly. Do you think he carry that power up to the next weight class? I don't know if he could do that.
Listen,
I mean, he really doesn't. Even at featherweight, he's not like he's a devastating power puncher. What about at 135? I mean, is he really going to be able to hurt Mikey? And Mikey,
but what about this thing?
Mikey hurts. Mikey hurts people at 135, 140. Maybe perhaps even 147, man.
The fans of Lomachenko are saying it's not that he doesn't have power. He likes to torture his opponents. He likes to beat them into submission.
No, I think he's just a guy that'll you know, beat you with his smartness, with his combinations, with his speed, just how smart you, frustrate you. He's a guy that I wouldn't. I mean, if I had, you know, back when I used to fight, you know me, I was a guy that come forward. I wouldn't want to fight a guy like Lomachenko. He'll frustrate the heck out of me. You know, it's like, man, what am I gonna do with this guy? Because he's there, then he's not there, and then, you know, he does that Matador. You saw this last fight, does the Matador move and all that. So he's a guy that'll frustrate the heck out of you, man. He makes you miss, makes you pay, plays with you. He's very good. He's that good.
Is it a dangerous move for him to go up to Mikey?
I don't know.
Too soon, rather. Reign a little bit longer at 130.
Yeah, I would wait. You know, have a couple of more fights. Maybe he could grow more into it.
Even though champions like Gervonta already saying.
But then Mikey might move up to another weight class, and that fight might never happen. So if it's going to happen, it might have to happen here pretty soon, because then Mikey could move up and see other bigger fights, you know, at 140, 147, who knows?
And it's not like, you know, look, Gervonta Davis, we love him, but he already said he's not, you know, he's looking elsewhere. He's not looking at Lomachenko. So if Lomachenko doesn't have the challenges, he has to challenge himself.
I agree. I mean, it's either now or, I mean, like I said, there's a small time frame, you know, because, you know, Mikey could move up. There's other fights at 140, 147. There's a lot. Then weight classes are stacked. 140, 140.
He doesn't even have to move. He has the Robert Easter fight there, unification.
That's another good fight. Robert Easter, you know. And Lomachenko, like I said, I mean, for a payday, if he's gonna make that happen, make sure he gets paid.
Is it a pay-per-view?
It is business too. It is business too.
Is it a pay-per-view? Because Mikey's a free agent. He's working with Al, but he's not with Al, so maybe he can go to HBO and do a pay-per-view. Does it sell though?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a hard.
It's kind of a dying.
I don't know.
Pay-per-view's like a dying market, right?
They both have the big. I mean, the big names like that to put on pay-per-view. It could go on Showtime or HBO, like you said.
Canelo Chavez. It reaches a million.
Canelo Chavez is a big fight. Man.
Is it a million though? Do we see a million again? I mean, Canelo Cotto did what? 900,000 allegedly.
I think there's a big chance that it'll get to a million. I really think so. I really think so, because they're two big names with the Hispanic fans. You know, Hispanic fans. I mean, we're the biggest fans. Everybody knows that. We're the biggest fans. They're gonna make a weekend out of it. Whether you're going to Vegas or you're watching at home, barbecuing, drinking beer, you got the whole family there. So it's a huge event. It's a huge event in the United States and in Mexico. What's up, Scully?
Raul, man, don't want to take no more. Thank you so much. Appreciate everything you do.
It's all good. Thank you.